Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. Today we're looking at JoyToy. We're looking at the Freedom Militia. 1, 2, and 3. No names that I can see, just the numbers 0, 1, 2, 3. These were delivered today along with a bunch of other stuff. All the other stuff I've already got and reviewed. Today will be just doubles. They look pretty cool. Artwork on the front looks alright. Back does look pretty good, I've got to say. It looks quite nice. Number 2. I prefer him to the first one. He looks very cool. And then number 3 looks good again, but I still prefer number 2. Okay, let me cut off the cellophane, unbox these, set them up, and let's get into this. Okay, here they are, and they do look good. They all come with alternative hands, but I haven't taken them out, and they all have 3 weapons. So 1 sidearm, then 2 other rifles, shotguns, machine guns, whatever. But the number 1 is the only one I couldn't see with a place to attach his other weapon. So I couldn't actually see. We'll take a close look at him first. Any sort of hoops or rings to attach that other gun to. Very nice little first aid kit there. He does look cool. If we get a look at the gun, which I haven't figured out how to attach. Quite nice. Okay, go to number 2, and he's still my favourite after unboxing. I think it looks great. And I should point out that hat can be taken off his head. And then you can put that on another way if you want, or stick it on another figure. Looks pretty cool. Just wish I did the drilled barrels on the guns, but he does look fantastic. You can see he's got the little clip on the side of his backpack there, another on the other side to attach weapons, and pistol goes in. It's very secure, and you can take these backpacks and these holsters and things off. Okay, go to the last one, number 3, who just happened to let go of his shotgun. I didn't realise that. Here he is. Looks pretty cool again. Now he's got a little space there. You could attach another clip, which is here, to attach to the gun. But I've done it on the back to hold this weapon here. Again, you see his sidearm just in there. Here's a nice looking figure. Now looking at them, sorry. They should all have very similar articulation, but we'll go through them individually. Try and do this quite quickly. Start off with our number 1. Let's take his gun out of his hands. Now with hello, domino effect. With this little scarf, he'll lose a bit, but side to side is good, forwards back is good, and turning good. So it'd be even better without that scarf. That's really good. Shoulders all the way around. Lateral raise. So he can get to the flats both sides. Looks like he can on both sides. Straighten his arms and it'll look. We'll take that illusion away. There we go. So it gets what we really want, the minimum of what we really want. Bicep bend is slightly over 90 degrees, just a tiny bit over. There is going to be trunk articulation, but it's under this vest, so it's kind of can't do much. But you can move forwards, backwards, not really side to side, and you can turn with the vest on. Hands, it's a joint. You've got to align the joint before you can move the hand. I don't like this system. I understand the reason why. I prefer they use the same system they use in their 40k figures with the double barbell joint. But that's just my preference. Hips further on his left than the other side because of the holster, is still pretty good. There's a thigh twist. Forwards, not great. His leg goes out to the side. And backwards, I'm trying to have the same leg backwards. Not great again. So that's a bit disappointing. Double kneecap is absolutely fantastic. They nailed that. Look at that. You can't get tighter. And then feet. Is that a boot turn or not? Yeah. There's a boot turn. There's a swivel. There is actually a pretty good tippy toe. There is decent dorsiflexation. And he has that toe joint that JoyToy do as well. He does look pretty good, and his articulation, other than those slightly disappointing hips, is decent. Okay, let's get him standing up. Let's get number 2. I'll take this rifle out of his hands, and the other gun will pop off because I just knocked it. Okay, did not want to relinquish his weapon then. Okay, so let's take a look. So head, left, oops, hat off as well. Right, up, down, side to side, really good. Shoulders all the way around. He's got another clip there. But this sort of sculpting on his shoulder there, oh, it doesn't impede it. He could go more without that, but it still is over flat, so I can't complain. Very cool. Biceps look to be pretty good on him as well. He's getting 90, about 90 each size. Same wrist articulation as the other. His trunk, we can get the turn in, but not much else. And the waist, from the waist, he have a forwards, backwards, side to side, tiny, and a turn. Hips, same scenario, more on the left than on the right. Forwards is better, doesn't turn out. Backwards is slightly better as well. Thigh twist, double kneecap, not quite as tight because of the pouch on his thigh there, but still good. He's got a small, not really a boot turn, but it's a small turn there. Not quite as good as the other for that. Tippy toes, very good. Dorsiflexation, not bad. There is a tiny, oh, it's pretty good swivel side to side, and he has that toe articulation as well. Let's get his arms down and standing up, and I'll get the next one ready. I want to stand up now, so I'm going to go to size comparison in a second. They are already leave some space between them, so I can put figures in between. Okay, number 3. Let's take his shotgun off. Other gun just came off then. Let's take a look. With that scarf, he can move, but he's losing a lot. Left to right, tiny side to side, not really up and down, but tiny. Round was good. Shoulders the best of the bunch. He's getting much higher angle than the others, which is good. Bicep is over 90 on his left and about 90 on his right. Trunk is hidden, but he can turn from the trunk and he can turn from the waist. His little clip fell off there. That's the little clip that I clipped his gun to. Forwards, backwards with the waist is pretty good. Side to side is pretty good. And turn is there, but trunk, you have to take his vest off. Hips, the best hips out of the bunch on the outwards. Same hands as the others. Forwards is like the first one, not great, turning out to the side, same. But the backwards is pretty good though. The forwards just turns out too much. Thigh twist, double kneecap. Nice and tight. Does he have a boot turn? Not really. The sculpting on the sides of the boots get in the way of a boot turn. He's got the swivel out and in. Got a nice tippy toe. You can sort of make out there. And his dorsiflexation is tee. His Michael Jackson appears to be better on one leg than the other. Maybe that tongue is. There we go. It's not great in his dorsiflexation. It's just minimal. And he does have that toe articulation too. Nice looking figures, great for customs, great for your contemporary military stuff. Let's make sure this is focused again. Okay, let's come on and do a size comparison. I will start first with a Halo figure, Sergeant Johnson, who people tell me, where did you find him? On Taobao here in China. Let me zoom out a little bit. It was a great figure, but the Halo figures are generally small for the Marines and whatnot. And I expect Sergeant Johnson to look slightly short in comparison. He is, but he does scale okay. They can work in the same universe, just that he looks a little bit short. Next, I use JoyToy. I use the Risen. Is it Rego? Oh, I just happen to have Alex. I'm working on the custom with him at the moment, but you can't tell anything on it now. And we can see that they scale perfectly well as you expect. Next, I use a War of Order. One of the not the Secret Master, is it the Secret Puppet? Oh, I forget what it's called. This one I'm currently fixing. It's not quite fixed yet. I'm fixing the left foot or R right on the camera. This one here. I need to change the size of a piece of war I'm using. In fact, he's not even going to stand up for me. Let's get him standing up first. Let's try that. Okay, you can see they scale well. Again, I move him number 3 slightly closer. God, I've lost my language a bit today. And then let me put the light on. Maybe that's okay. That's a bit better, perhaps. Lastly, I'll use another JoyToy. This is Doomsday Awakening. I've forgotten the character's name, but I did enjoy the anime series, and I have reviewed his earlier, so this has been sister videos. And he just seems a bit skinny when compared to them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this new bunch seemed to be possibly a little bit taller. Maybe that's the shadow making it a bit deceptive as well. But they do look really good, and they do scale well with your other 1/18 scale figures. They are a nice bunch of figures. Let me lighten it with my phone, that's better. A nice bunch of figures. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them in any of my universes, but I'll probably use parts and mix and match, make my own stuff later on. But they do look good. Okay, if you're not done so already, please consider supporting the channel on Patreon. There does come with lots of benefits, like videos being shown there first by 2, 3, 4, sometimes even 2 weeks or 3 weeks early. Also, there are exclusive videos, exclusive content, and entries into the free entries, inclusive entries into the raffles when they happen. Stay happy, keep collecting, and I'll see you guys soon in the next review. Bye-bye.